silver Kennedys. I don't know if Mike knows that, but he loves this set at $79.95. 10 coins. Mike, this price seems a little wonky to me. Is it?
$7.99
yeah, that
coin.
seems good, great. Is it not?
Yeah, no, it is a great coin. Because
Okay.
here's what happens is you get, and we call them, as you can see right here, we call it the last of the silver Kennedys. People don't realize that they made the Kennedy $half in silver. People, because we're used to the regular Kennedy, and I'm doing this because that's what you're looking at.
Not to annoy us.
Not to annoy you, no, but does annoy my wife, because I sit in my office at home. And I don't really have that many coins at the house, because they're in the safety deposit box. So
and
I sit there and do this, yeah, and it makes her crazy. Stop it. So she knows I'm working. And what we have here is we have them at $7.99 a piece. Okay.
They're beautiful.
They're absolutely stunning. They're gem brilliant uncirculated, as you can see, and that's the key. Now, here's the reason why this is one of the most popular items that we sell. Okay, and it looks like we sold, what, is that 500, correct?
I believe we'll double check with Aaron.
Yeah, we're doing that. So you're going to see this right here because they're silver. And at $7.99, we're basically charging the silver price. The numismatic price, because they're gem brilliant uncirculated, is significantly more than that. And for that, I will go to the nationally advertised catalog. And this is a big, and people always ask me about this catalog. I said, well, this is how long, you know how long these guys have been around? When I was a 12-year-old paper boy buying coins, I bought coins from this guy.
Can we all just picture that for a moment?
Yeah, right.
And marinate on that?
Yeah, that's right. Just marinate on that a little bit. See how that works out for you. And so we have, here's the 90s. So they range in price, these coins right here, in brilliant uncirculated, from $19.50 to $31.50 a coin. From $19.50 to $31.50 a coin in brilliant uncirculated condition. So that is the numismatic value. Okay, is basically $195 to $315 if purchased separately.
These coins.
These exact coins Kennedys that sit here. Okay. You get them for $79.95. You get them for $79.95 for all 10 coins, and they come in the custom display roll that you're going to see right here. So it's of critical importance. Now, silver, if you've been following it, I think about 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden popped up about, well, I think it was about 6 or 7%, just like that. Fortunately, I bought these coins quite some time ago, so I've not had to reflect that 8 or 10% increase. So I've not had to go up to $89.95. So what we've done is we've kept this under $8 a coin, which is, like I said, we buy and we're able to purchase these. And the reason I can't do them all the time is I have to be able to buy them for the silver thing, and they kind of have to, who I buy them from, has to throw in the brilliant uncirculated. Okay, so that numismatic value. That's why, like I said, these rolls are between $195 and $315 if you would purchase these separately, based on the fact that they're brilliant uncirculated. But what we have got is the original coins right here. We have got these coins not only in their silver, with their silver component, but with that beautiful and stunning brilliant uncirculated too. And I turn those side to side so you can see the luster, so you can see these are 100% uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated coins like this. They're all a half-century old is really what it comes down to. Look at that. And you're going to have every single one of these just a stunner. And the key is, as you turn it to the side, there isn't that telltale copper line that shows you, you see that silver kind of through and through in these coins right here. And then, of course, nothing sounds. I won't send these out.
Like it.
That's right. It's kind of bell-like. Yeah. Bells, you know, have significant silver in them. It's what makes them ring, in essence. Helps make them ring because of the silver content. And that's what this comes from as well, that beautiful silver content that you're going to get out of that. So I love those. Going to come in the presentation case. Once again, in the catalog, this roll is going to go from, at the lowest end, $195 for these 10 coins to $315 for these 10 coins. You're $79.95.
It really is quite remarkable when you not only look at the caliber, the quality, how rare, how collectible, and how sought after always the silver Kennedys are. They have the silver content. A lot of us love to collect that silver, and when you look at the two flexible payments of $39.98, that luster, that pinwheel effect is magnificent. And then also think about, this is the only airing on the day that right now these are planned. So definitely, I know Mike has one more hour on the day.
If we go back to that last coin we were just going by. Sorry, will you go ahead? Because I want to show you something. Go back where you were panning from. I want to show you that, and if you can zone in on his hair. If you look at a Kennedy $half today, it's different. Okay, what they used to do is they used to, they've flattened that hair out. When they originally made this coin, they actually asked Jackie Kennedy to approve the design. She says, you have to add some more hair. And so that's what they did. And on these early coins,
she was looking out for the president.
She was. And so you see that today, it's much flatter, and you don't get the definition in that. And I know it's kind of, you know, kind of one of those coin things, you know, numismatica, I guess is what you'd call it. But it's one of those things. So the coin looks differently, not only because of the silver, where it looks whiter and brighter because of the silver and the brilliant uncirculated, but it's actually struck in a higher relief. It's actually a substantially different coin than it is today. Now add in the silver price. Now add in brilliant uncirculated. Now add in the if purchased separately price from $195 to $315, and you understand why.
You understand the value.
Yeah, right.
And Mike, you say higher relief. What do you mean by that?
That means that when they struck it, they used more pressure, and literally the president pops off the coin further, literally further. Not just an optical illusion, but it's a higher relief. It's harder to make in higher relief.
Much more defined.
Much more defined.
Much more defined.
Much more depth to the coin.
Wow.
So when you look at that, it gives you a much more of a 3D, image is what it is.
So only planned airing on the day. Definitely take advantage of this price. You heard Mike say well over. Mike, did you say $300?
$315. It can go from $195 to $315.
Wow.
The lowest price is
retail.
$19.50 a coin.
Okay.
The highest price is $31.50 a coin. So in there, you're looking at it.
So 433-373 is your item.